Hi, welcome back to the Y Factor. This time, forever. Well, well known fact the late Chadwick Boseman passed away during the shooting of this film. So, Ryan Coogler and Kevin Feige, everyone had to rework the script, etc., to work things around his untimely demise. To a great extent, the exact starting of the point of the film takes on from that same point about King T'Challa's death, and the story moves on of how life in Wakanda continues after the loss of their Black Panther. You have to remember that in part one, Killmonger had destroyed the herbs, so there's no more leaf, heart-shaped herb growing, so they can't become Black Panther again. So along with King T'Challa's death, Black Panther also no more for Wakanda. So they've lost their protector. Movie continues exactly with Shuri coping up with her loss and the Queen Mother taking over the reins of Wakanda. How globally the politics come into play as for the search of vibranium and the lust for power, and how beautifully she reacts on a international forum in the United Nations, and with adequate proof to show that how Wakanda still lives by the theory of do good for all, and how the world, corrupted by its greed for power and lust, is spoiling things around. Add to this is the entire new equation. I think this might have been the original part of the original plot also, of an a race of humans living underwater. They're part Aztec, part merman, for the lack of a better word. They're blue and they live underwater, and they're led by this leader called Namor. Means not loved. How the worlds collide because the search for vibranium leads to them. How they want to protect their universe and their so called appeal and clash with Wakanda for the same. In their fight for survival and their coping mechanism to exist. Having said that, that's the basic plot of the film. What I found a little odd is the timing of the movie, because everyone's seeing, you are going to come back comparing portions of the movie, especially of the tribe of Namor with James Cameron's Avatar, because part 2 coming up in December is about Way of Water. This is about the people of water. And because Marvel has enough money, the production value of the underwater sequences are super brilliant. But yes, it will remind you of James Cameron's Avatar coming up. And I guess that was unintentional on their part, whatever. You will see with the sea creatures, the dolphins, etc. that okay, it could be. Having put that aside, the film is based completely on the women power of Wakanda. So you have Angela Bassett, you have Letitia Wright, you have Lupita Nyong'o, you have Aneka coming in, and Riri Williams. These people are naturally taking over Wakanda to the next level. There's no hoo-ha about female equality, gender equality, all that stuff. It's understood. That's the natural progression of things, and that's the beauty of the writing of Ryan Coogler, that they've not made a big hoo-ha about it or a big thing. Oh, the queen and the ladies are running the show out there. It's natural. For M'Baku and his Jabari clan with Winston Duke playing a fantastic role in it, owing their allegiance to the Queen Mother and then to Princess Shuri, is brilliant. Two full marks to Ryan Coogler's team for writing with that. There are intersperses of the film with such long silent pauses and beautiful background score by Gorickson that it is heart wrenching. Yes, in bits and pieces you do get a lump in your throat, because the background score of the film at poignant moments makes you That's the best part of the film. Martin Freeman is very good. Angela Bassett is super brilliant. Lupita Nyong'o shows why she's so good. I feel Letitia Wright doesn't have it all to take on the mantle of such a big responsibility. That's my first personal feeling, and that's why I feel she's the only let down, and that's why the drawback that you never root for Wakandans as in this one as much as you did for them in Civil War and in Black Panther. When I guess that was the power of Chadwick Boseman, that when he just walked into a room, you felt awe, you felt royalty. He commanded that presence. Letitia is still requesting it. Because of that, when she yells out Wakanda forever, it doesn't have that impact. And I feel that was the only weakest point in the film, that towards the end, the climax could have been much better handled. But they've tried to stick to T'Challa's policies and beliefs, and hence ended in such a fashion. That could be a reason for debate. But overall, it is definitely a befitting tribute to Chadwick Boseman. It is heartwarming at times, it is heart-wrenching at times. Either way, you will not come back disappointed with the movie. Is it as per your expectations like Black Panther 1 was? No, it's not. But given the circumstances under which this movie has been completed, I think they've done a brilliant job. I'm going to go with generous 3 out of 5. It definitely has a Y factor only and only called Chadwick Boseman. Do like and subscribe to our channel, and please follow us on Instagram and Twitter.